What is going on, world? 425, July 14th. Today is the day after my cheat day there. I just destroyed so much food last night. It was absolutely crazy. We ate so many crepes, Nutella and strawberry jam crepes. Oh my gosh, it was so delicious. But today, I have been fasting the whole day away. I've had 2 black coffees, and I've been drinking a whole lot of water. I'm not gonna lie, I don't feel the greatest. I do feel a little like drawn down and kind of like just but all in all, I managed to get a bunch of editing done. I should have the video up a little later tonight because I still got a little more to go on it. But right now I'm about to head off to go visit the beautiful at work. She actually works at the Royal Canadian Regiment Museum. She's working in the, like, doing social media stuff for the museum there for like a specific little historical event that went down. And then I'm headed off to a little political event that's happening here in London called the East End Summit. One of the things that I'm trying to document and display on my YouTube channel here is that, you know, being a human is more than just the selfish things like intermittent fasting. All this kind of stuff is very for you and to grow your own skills and your own knowledge. But then I say is to take it out there into the world. So that's part of what I want to show here is that, you know, being part of a human being means going out into your community, doing good things like good deed days, being part of your community and going to community events, having a voice, listening to other people's voices and other people's opinions. So that way, when you're walking around and you're being part of your community, you kind of, you know, you've seen other people's side, you've walked a little bit in their shoes. And I think that's very important to, you know, be involved myself, as well as include you guys. So I'm gonna take you guys through a little bit of that today. I'm not sure what I'm gonna eat. The beautiful asked me to pick her up some coffee there. I might get a black coffee, but to be honest, I'm still not all that hungry. My energy levels are still doing pretty good, as you see here. Kind of stuttering my words. I don't know if I want that when I go off to this event, because I'm probably gonna be meeting some people, so I don't know. I'll take you guys through here what I do, what I eat, if I eat before this event. So thank you guys so much for following along my 30-day vlog experiment here as I prep and get ready for my 1-year transformation photos. Thank you guys so much for all your support. You guys have been absolutely amazing with all your comments lately, so thank you so much. Let's go visit the beautiful one. Thanks a lot. Yeah, my girlfriend works on a military base. Check this out. I like tanks and stuff outside. I don't know how much filming I'm gonna be able to do in there, so I'll probably see you guys in a bit. Bringing it back in style, world. How do I look?
Very good, sir. Very.
All right, that was a fun little time there. Got a little tour done by the beautiful one. We weren't allowed any food or drink while we were in there, so I've just started drinking my black coffee. It's kind of cold, but it's actually pretty good right now because I can just smash it back. It is 6:15. I've still been fasting since last night. Again, I can't remember when I stopped eating last night or if I even mentioned in this video, but I believe I stopped eating right around 1 o'clock in the morning there. So currently, as I said, 6:15, so I'm sitting right around, oh, I can't do the math right now, 17 to 17 and a half hours completely fasted. I'm about to smash this strawberry muffin. Off we go. So I can't really deny it there, world. I'm feeling good, you know, I feel my energy levels are good. I'm up on my caffeine. I just had that muffin, so I got carbs running through my system. I'm feeling, you know, all around, overall pretty good. but I'm just kind of down today, you know. I've been trying to stay positive, but this stuff kind of, it's hard. I think I'm gonna have to put the Jeep away. I have to get like a major repair done on the exhaust, and it's not even just the back of the exhaust, it's the front of the exhaust. And you know, this Jeep's like 20 years old. It's a very old vehicle, and on top of that, I have to make some other repairs already, and I can't afford that right now. So just eat me alive. Like that's why I've been driving my mom's car a lot lately. It's because I feel like the thing's falling apart on me. Just can't survive these Canadian winters, and I can't. The maintenance on top of it, you know, a 20-year-old vehicle, it's insane. And then, you know, plus getting your license plate sticker, your driver's license renewed. Like, I can't make these big repairs on this Jeep. I want to keep this old Jeep alive. I got this. It's a 1994 Jeep YJ. The Jeep has like the square headlights. Not a lot of Jeeps have those kinds of headlights, and just the whole kind of build of the Jeep. When you have some big, nice mud tires and you have it lifted, it just looks awesome. And that was one thing I really wanted to do. I really wanted to, you know, build up a vehicle, and I just, you know, I've dedicated a lot of time to this YouTube channel. I've recently switched jobs, so there's been a lot going on in my life, and I wish I could. Like, I love this Jeep so bad, but I think I'm gonna have to put it away. I'm not gonna sell it or anything. I don't even know if I could sell it in the condition it's in. Like, it would only go for like a couple $1,000s, and I bought it for a little more than that. And you know, with some simple repairs, it could be right back to where it's supposed to be. But just like, fuck, I just can't afford this right now. And you know, I want to keep on this path, on this YouTube journey. I really want to keep helping these human experiments, and I'd have to put in so much extra time at work and so much extra time for everything else that it's just something that's not viable right now. So if I want to dedicate my life to my passion right now in this time, then this is something that I need to do right now. I gotta figure something out. I can't afford to buy another car right now, but the repairs I'd have to make on the Jeep is like buying another, like an older type of car. So it's like, holy crap, like I'm in just such a conundrum right now that this stuff, it's hard to, it eats me alive, you know, because I love that vehicle so much, and that's something that, it's like a part of me now. So once again, thank you guys so much for supporting me, for being here along this journey, and for helping me out, just commenting, giving your opinions. But I know some of you guys love seeing that Jeep, and it kills me that it's gonna have to go away for a bit, but I promise that Jeep is coming back, world. I'm never gonna let that go. I've wanted a Jeep since I was a little kid, ever since I was like 2 or 3 years old, and I saw, you know, movies with a big Jeep, just not even a big Jeep, just a Jeep with big wheels parked at parked in someone's driveway. And I was like, man, I want that. Doors off, just hop in the Jeep, go for a ride. Like, that's just, oh, I wanted that my whole life. So once I thought I saved up the money and I could afford it, I went for it. And then I realized, like, man, I started getting on track with my life passion and my life task, and that's just what I'm more dedicated to right now. I'd love to soup that Jeep up. I'd love to pour all the money I have into it, but I got things that I care more about. It's you guys. Right now, I can't find this place, this event that I'm supposed to be going to, so. And I am officially late because of this train. Let's go, London. So this is the kind of stuff that I like to see when you come to group and community meetings like this. There's a think tank in London here called the London Institute that is collecting information about the meeting, how it went, how thorough it was, what you thought of the meeting. So they're trying to get a lot of data and a lot of feedback from each individual person. It's a great way to get feedback and know exactly what your community wants. A little thing set up here. We got a whole crowd of people. And that was actually very interesting. I like going to little community meetings like this to hear what people have to say about how we can step up our neighborhoods, change our communities, make them more efficient, make them better, make it so people can get more out of their time, make it so they can spend more time with their family, make it so they can All right, so I just left the East End Summit there. I did a bit of a walking intro before this. I don't know how much I got of it because I realized there was a train rolling through the back for half the video there. So I don't know how much you guys heard. So I'm just gonna do this all again. That was an awesome little gathering of the community there. People were giving their input and giving their feedback, and I think that's very important and something we really need in this world, especially right now. And the whole reason I came here today, because I don't even really live in this neighborhood, but my buddy there, as I discussed earlier, Arthur, who's actually the entrepreneur experiment, he's actually like helping foster all these little projects and all these little businesses that are starting to pop up around London, and he's helping them start right from the beginning. And that's why he's the entrepreneur experiment. Like, just wait till you see some of the projects he has going on. But he's actually part of this London Institute there, and London Institute was actually collecting feedback and collecting data from all the people who went there. So it's not just 5 or 6 speakers go up, spill everything about the community, and then there's 20 minutes of question time. Here, if you're an individual and you want to sit back and just be part of it, you can still give your feedback. There was a whole questionnaire there. You could be very detailed. And this London Institute, and why I think London is such an awesome experimental city, is because we have this London Institute, a think tank that is going to these types of meetings and giving questionnaires out and collecting all that feedback, and they're then going to provide a report, a nice detailed thorough report of what happened at this meeting, what people thought, what things we could change, and how we can make it better. And I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be available online then, so then people can communicate. If you weren't able to go to it, I can forward that to you, and then you can get informed on what happened. But one of the things that they were discussing there, and one of the things that like just came to my mind, is that one of the speakers they had there, he's a community leader. So he helps organize things in his community. Like, I believe he was saying he lives in Old East Village, and you know, they have like movie nights where like the whole community will come down, but you can't just have like a little TV. You need like a whole pull down screen. You need some expensive stuff for that. So in the past, if you were to do that with your neighborhood, it would have to be like your parents or your buddies, and 2 or 3 people got this together, and then the whole neighborhood came together. But now they have like community involving people, like these community leaders who are hosting these events and making sure that, you know, it's not a struggle to get this stuff going, that the neighborhood's more together and more involved with each other. And you know what came to my head there is like, we need these people to become human experiments. And this is why I'm so glad I'm getting more involved in these community meetups and these community meetings, because this is something that, you know, if I were to move into a new neighborhood and I saw some people hanging out down the street, if I didn't go talk to them, I could easily go, you know, I just moved into Old South. Let's go check out the Old South YouTube channel, or go check out a YouTube channel of a human experiment who lives in Old South, who's this community leader. So let's say I'm a community leader. I can come up to you if I see you moving into the place and say, hey man, how's it going? Welcome to the neighborhood. Just to let you know, we have all these things going on Tuesday nights, Wednesday nights. If you're interested, make sure you go check out the YouTube channel. Your children could be on the YouTube channel, and that way you can see what kind of activities are going on in your neighborhood, what kind of things that your community was able to fix and get better. Because, you know, communities raise money sometimes. People, they want to raise money and give back to people who have helped them. So this is a great way to highlight those accomplishments. So I think meetings like this are absolutely amazing. I think the London Institute, which Arthur, Mark Henshaw, and Robert Anderson, I believe, who I met for the first time today, they're all involved in this London Institute, and that is a great thing. And that is a great way to make London this experimental city. We're pushing the boundaries. We're trying to represent to the world here how to go about doing community meetings like this. And the third thing that I really enjoyed about going to this meeting was hearing about these community leaders. You know, I've always been living in apartment buildings, so I never really was involved in a neighborhood type of deal. So I never really got to see how it went. You would just go out and play with everyone who was around. But yeah, in more neighborhood type areas,
sometimes I'm longboarding down the streets and I see no kids out, or no one playing, or no one doing anything. So this would be having community leaders leading their community, trying to make things better and documenting it for the world is definitely going to improve like how people communicate and, you know, just get together and human well-being all in all. I'm running a little bit late here, so I gotta take off. Thank you so much, Arthur, for inviting me to that. I gotta take part in this stuff more. I tried to get a few things up on social media there. I posted up on Twitter. I posted up on Instagram and Snapchat. So if you guys are wondering what that is, like I said, I want to become more involved in my community. So you guys are going to be seeing a lot more of London on my social media and stuff. I really want to be giving back to this city because it's given so much to me. So thank you, London. Thank you, world. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. You guys are absolutely amazing. If you guys have any questions, you guys enjoyed this video, please go leave a comment. And like always, go hit that like button, world. I am the Hungarian Experiment.